Hey, what's up guys, Nick here, and we have a pretty interesting thing to talk about today actually. So, the Alien Covenant director and director of The Martian and Alien and a bunch of other pretty big films that you might have heard of, Ridley Scott, was asked about, whether or not he'll ever direct a superhero film. And he says here, quote, "Superhero movies are not my kind of thing, that's why I've never really done one. I've been asked several times, but I can't really believe in the thin gossamer tightrope of the non-reality of the situation of the superhero. I want to keep making smart films." He went on to continue about, going into more specifics on why he doesn't want to do it and like the story beats and stuff like that. He says, quote, "I've done that kind of movie. Blade Runner really is a comic strip when you think about it. It's a dark story told in an unreal world. You could almost put Batman or Superman in that world, that atmosphere, except I'd have a effing good story as opposed to no story. I want to keep doing cinema, and I hope the popularity of superhero films doesn't affect those of us who still want to keep making smart films. I'm hoping it doesn't affect me." So of course Ridley Scott is one of the great Hollywood legends in terms of directors, very prolific in the sci-fi community, and then of course when he returned to Prometheus it was very controversial because he had been kind of out of the game for years and years, and he talked about, sci-fi getting oversaturated, and now he's kind of taking shots at superhero movies and comic book stuff in general, more specifically pointing at BVS actually, Batman v Superman, because of how the criticisms of that film, there was no story, they try to do too much stuff in there, there's just a big dumb action movie, and it looks like a lot of Hollywood directors like this of notoriety are kind of coming out and publicly shaming superhero films and just slamming them and stuff. So I don't know, what do you guys think about this? Like, do you feel that they're sort of justified in their belief? How would you feel if, say, you were making films for so many years and all of a sudden your films and your popularity kind of dwindled while big budget commercial superhero films about guys running around in spandex and tights kind of became the new thing that people looked at and were like, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see Blade Runner 2, I want to see Captain America 5. That would kind of upset you, being one of the old guard, the old Hollywood directors. So I can kind of see where he's coming from. Maybe he was a little too, hostile in his comments, but I want to hear what you guys think of this down in the comment section below. It'll open up a interesting discussion, to say the least. And if you guys are fans of the Alien and the DC Comics superhero franchises, subscribe to the Hive Network because we cover all that stuff here. So anyways, like I said earlier, my name is Nick and I'll catch you guys next time.